Hello, Wong for Buzz. It looks like a playable act. This one looks like a little bit much. You can all finally work out what Cracked Core does. Feels good to run good. Swooping boom. A bit of a heal maybe. A little bit of a card remove maybe. Not a completely awful 2 floors. Feels like this store is saved entirely by Orichalcum. If there wasn't an Orichalcum in this store, it would be a very bad store. It's your bouquet. Good morning. You just want to play D&D with a group that's close enough to make being horny not awkward. Bad news for me, we are not that close. Really? Was it awkward? We were very horny last session. I became infatuated with a demon spider, and then she penetrated my body and became my demonic patron. It's pretty hot. It was, I mean, if you're into that, I don't know. I'm not saying you have to be into that, it's just... I'm a Warlock 1 Barbarian 4. I have no idea if I'm mechanically allowed to be that by the 5th edition rules right now. I'm pretty sure my Barbarian's fairly high charisma though. Probably works okay. Consumer Sunder. Sunder's a bit better with Orichalcum. You're a man who's into monogamy and vanilla consensual sex. Hey, that's hot. There's nothing super wrong with that. If you know what you like. Your friend in your D&D session also fucked a spider. I'm not sure what we did was quite sex. Sex is whatever you want it to be. whatever all of the parties involved want it to be, maybe. Calipers, defects. Shovelware. Remember when I used to pick this up every time it was offered and then dig at every campfire? Because I do. Wonder how much my win rate went up when I stopped doing that. $41, $36, $38, $35. I should just exploding pot here, I think. I could play this for damage, and if I draw Zap again, I get to save the exploding pot, so it's... Let's say 14 weekend goes down to 10, right? So it's taking 2 damage to save the potion third of the time. It's probably worth it. Oh, I guess I also have like go for the eyes and everything. Yeah, that was like super obviously worth it actually. Forgot about all of the other things that I have that were outs there. I missed though, unfortunately. Leap I think is okay with oddly smooth stone. I have found biased cognition that will make my lightning orb better, I guess. I was gonna upgrade Leap, but now I guess I'll upgrade Biased Cog. Feels strange not to have Blood Vial. I just played such a long run where everything was about dealing with Blood Vial over and over again. I think this is fine. Like, I don't actually need orbs against Guardian anyway, so might as well use them now. Make sure that I get that transform. And yeah, my focus will run out, but who cares? Hmm. We're out of here. I'd like an electro dynamic. I'll take a rainbow. Those are... Just take the Slaver's Collar. Yeah, the Spire's not quite... Not quite making things easy for me, we'll say. Start here. If something absolutely insane happens, I can go right, but more likely I just take this path, and it's okay. And then I die to Champ. That'll be fun. There are no stores in the act? They're over here. Can I go this way? Loses me campfires, but what do I do with campfires at the moment? Oh, actually I just have Rainbow Dark Orb for Champ. With Bioscog, I basically already won that fight. That seems okay. There are a lot of options this turn. Don't think any of them kill it though. Most damage I can deal is 44, but it doesn't leave actually any guarantee that I kill it next turn either if I do that. I think my potions are worth keeping. Just do this. Feels like that's made better with calipers. Was that? No. Is 2 Sunder bad? Better than 1 Sunder? I don't think it's great. Take a Barrage Plus. It's pretty hard. All for one regret. Can all for one deck. Do I actually want this? Or 3? I'm bad at the memory game. Thank you. That sweeping beam sort of ruined everything. What do I do now? No dig. Oh no, it's true. Might just be dud. So close. Was it lethal? Multicast, I think, ensures that I actually beat champ. Why are they so scary? They're more scared of me than I am of them. That isn't surprising. I'm not even a little bit scared of them. This turn. now. Let's be nice to our slaver friends. That one probably plays interesting out of context, holy shit. Really like hitting that one. Ancient Pot ain't a bad one to have. This deck sure is one biased cog and then a bunch of other stuff. Don't think I have enough card draw for turbo. Good morning, Finn. Why am I not upgrading Rainbow? Oh, I could be allowed. This isn't really much that I'd be getting out of it. I just have to play it once, and then I win the fight, basically. How many relics could I have right now? Probably more than I've got, right? That is a good card. I'm scared. Feels like I get so much stronger at the end of this fight so often. Maybe I should just use the Ancient Potion. Plus it unlocks my Entropic Brew, which is sort of nice. Man, don't want to do that. I can, I'm pretty sure, go through the deck one more time without dying. And then if I need to, I can after I've done that. What happens to dig when you have all the relics? Find out next run, how about that? Like, if Champ doesn't off, and we have to get it to like, what, 80 or something? 80 times 5 is 400. It's okay. Calipers may matter sometimes here too. Did I just play Bias Cog actually? Maybe next time. Champ. He's dodging and weaving. Can't get a lock on him. Now I can Bias Cog. Have to pass the turn until I draw multicast, basically. I can do that. Goodbye, my friend. Disappointing how close this actually is. I don't know what the correct choice is. Probably with Capacitor already, Core Surge is enough. Although, is there any fight where double Bias Cog doesn't work? I don't know. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while I think about this. I'll be right back. Everything dies before I run out of focus, except for maybe a weakened one who I can beat in other ways. Or the heart, which I have an artifact potion for, but I'm locking my artifact potion until the heart, which is a little silly. Maybe. But still. Bias Cog is strong. Ooh, I was actually wondering about if I had to take Fusion Hammer, if I was still happy to have taken the Bias Cog, and then I'm pretty sure I have to take Fusion Hammer. So Oh well. Stores should be really good in this act. Gotta go here. That's dangerous. Let's start at the store then. I have no sustain, so like, I don't think I want to mess with this. We just take question marks. If I get attacked for 45 on turn 2 and don't have block, I just die sometimes. Get one block, which is maybe actually bad because of our Calcum. Sure, I don't have any focus left. The issue with this deck is just that I don't have compile drivers, I think. It's Darklings anyway. Tired. Maybe I'll find a way to throw this. Maybe I'll just run out of focus in this fight. I would probably still be fine. You always thought Darklings are a reasonable enemy. I think they're sort of boring to fight. Also, sometimes they attack you for 45 on turn 2. Other than that, I'm good with them. What if instead of dying I didn't die? Skim. Huh? I take this. I just want to remove a strike. A lot of gold though. I get paid 225 gold for having a strike in my deck. This feels like a deck that dies because it has a strike in it very often. I think it's close. Do I take bandage up? Unupgraded bandage. Probably not. Long way. I'm 25 HP. FTL gets quite a lot better with Frozen Eye. I can manipulate my draw. Cool, I get to see that I'm dead next turn. That's fun. Okay. Who? Just play Reaper, question mark, question mark, question mark. Nice streamer. I am a big fan of your attempts to play the character Ironclad. But I have to ask, why do you not just play Reaper? A regen pod, that's actually pretty good. Didn't used to have fusion hammers, I am. I think this is fine. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like I was right. Back to 40 health. Power potion. I can try to hit things with Amplify using Frozen Eye. Every now and then it kills me. But also sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if I go this way since I'm healthy. That seems... No, that's too much, I think. Is it too much? Do I win this by getting stronger or by minimizing how many times I have to get lucky? Actually, question mark's really good because I can get Panacea from the colorless. I think question mark's just pretty good. Well, that's a holy thing. Kroger, thanks for the sub. Feels like this fight is pretty much just as hard as an elite was gonna be, so this is not great for me. Would the game be better if Writhing Mass didn't exist? Absolutely not. We love Writhing Mass here. All my gamers love Writhing Mass. That's just the truth. It was guaranteed to be a fight because of the gold shrine. Maybe. I like pretty intentionally don't look for stuff like that. You might be right. Peace Windu, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Agbomo show to you too. Charge battery. Charge battery. Oh, cool-headed is the word that I'm actually trying to say. But it seems okay. Whiff on Amplify, looks like. We'll okay them. If I don't want Amplify next turn, or if I don't want Apparition that turn rather, I don't have to draw a card with FDL. That actually stops being useful at the end of the fight. This is bad. Maybe. The first question mark you encounter after a shrine question mark is guaranteed to be a fight. I don't think so. Why? I don't think I've ever heard that before. Dying to Transient is so hot right now. Holy shit. Something to test for fun. Could also just not test it. And just assume that it wasn't true. I'm sure it's not true, so... Amplify biased cog seems probably pretty good here. Survived it. Heard about it a month ago and you haven't seen it be wrong since. Reinforced body or cool-headed? He says, clicking on cool-headed. Can I ever win this fight? Ever in a million years? I can get electrodynamics. Maybe just lots of storms. But like, oof. But like, oof. It's next turn that's an issue. I also go heat sinks. Heat sinks gets me apparition next turn. Then I have apparition again the turn after. And then I should be set up. Okay. Why? Why is it like that? Interesting to know. I want the lightning orb looping. I played lead probably. Probably play the one that blocks for more. I would prefer you didn't make more friends, actually. It's looking like it should be okay. It's possible that there is common knowledge about like seed generation that I know that I don't know because I don't go out of my way to look for that knowledge, basically. It seems plausible to me. I've certainly never seen that stated as common knowledge before anywhere, though. Okay. Feels like as long as I don't fight Awakened one, multicast Dark Orb is going to be enough for the boss fights. And if we draw well against the Act 4 Elite and use the Artifact Pot for a bias cog against the Heart, probably good. I wonder if I take Reinforced Body just for 35 block on a bad turn. It's a lot of block. It's fine. Unupgraded defrag. No Panacea, no Apotheosis. The defrag may still be purchasable, I don't know. I'm not sure that I care at all about medkit. Feels like against the Heart I get set up and then the statuses don't matter, and against the Act 4 Elites it saves a little bit of health, but not a huge amount. White Noise giving you 3 options would be very, very, very much better, yeah. That would make it much stronger. We'll take an unupgraded defragment. Feels miserable though. I will do so under protest. There's a rainbowette. I'd be okay to not play biased cog here. Yeah, I think so. I've experienced a few occasions that it wasn't. Sounds believable, because I didn't think it was meant to be. I think I'm leaving that lightning orb. Oh, I can't actually hit biased cog with amplify. I thought I could. Shit. Oh well. I can hit defragment with amplify. That's probably good enough. I don't understand why it would be guaranteed based on like my understanding of how the game generates floors. But I don't know. Maybe my understanding's wrong somehow. Cats. Sure hope I can actually kill with this hand somehow. Or shuffle, rather. I'm only at -1 focus per turn, so I think I can just leave the lightning orb in front still. Fossilized Helix Cultist Potion. I take a loop. If I stay live long enough to take a loop. Probably. Hope so. The Cultist Potion's actually pretty useful for killing the heart with Barrage. If I think that the other fights are okay, my meter should be. I don't know about Awakened One though. Awakened One seems spooky. I guess if I want to, I can Apparition to save my buffer stack. Seems fine. Pretty sure I want to Frost Orb in front. Hey, MCR Disco. I'm gonna get the Rainbow Blade. Two cards next turn is actually sort of fine. Did I get to Bias Cog here? 5 loops. Oof. My card draw is anemic at best. I think I'm good. I almost just have enough without further focus. Just sort of insane. Goofy Boy Q, good morning. Okay. To see our next shuffle. Next turn, I guess we do. Cast is coming. Don't really want to speed it up all that much. Yet no matter. No longer matters. No matter longer is what I do. One, two. Do this. That's bad. That's bad. Feels harder to win without my artifact potion, but it also feels very difficult to win this without an artifact potion, so we're sort of screwed. There's no way, right? I'm giving it way too much strength. Takes too long to kill it. Hey, Jose Enrique. Can't make any promises, sorry. Sort of awkward. Like one too much damage. Yikes! There it was. There it goes. You can get Panacea in the store, you can get Core Surge in the store. You can get like an Echo Form or something to help. There are things. There are things that can happen for sure. Does sort of feel like this entire run has just been doomed though, just haven't really gotten that much stuff. How's it going, ray trace thing? I don't really want to play these. Doesn't matter what I do anymore with calipers. This gives me 6 more block every turn, which is actually good. This gives me 8 more block every turn, which is better. My block just goes to 999 and then I can put a lightning orb in front, I guess. It's my only dark orb, I'd like to keep it. Awakened One isn't even doing push-ups. I'm sorry, if that counts as a push-up, like... That does not count as a push-up. Can't go chest to floor with the ritual dagger. I guess I've never done push-ups after being stabbed in the chest. Maybe I should be a little bit more understanding. This lightning orb, or dark orb rather, really does not need to be in front. I guess I don't even have to multicast it actually. I can just dual cast it. Okay, that works. Well, that fight was very easy with Bioscog played, but I don't think it was winnable without it. Maybe I'll lose because I didn't take Core Surge. There's a data disk. That's all I've got. Unfortunately, it's too much to be able to buy white noise as well. I can buy colorless potion for apotheosis though. This fight looks probably okay. Wow, next turn though. Never mind. This fight looks awful. I go the unupgraded cool-headed. Rainbow's there. This is fucked. This is fucked. Bet it's focused down too. Doesn't even do anything. Brown, thanks for the sub. This is an awful time to draw 2 apparitions coming up. I actually have to play apparition. I can just play damage instead. I'm the one that actually takes damage. I lose 3 focus a turn, so that's fun. Not Gil, happy birthday. Nice. Although maybe I wanted sweeping beam, I don't know. Wait, isn't that the big block? Did I just put my barrage into the big block? Yeah, should be fine. Bored of this game after 100 hours. It's not a bad amount of time to get out of a game, though. I feel like it's okay to play a game for 100 hours and then call it quits. Part on good terms. That was well played by me. Well, I've used exactly as much as I need to win these fights, basically. I wasn't winning this fight without that potion. I wasn't winning the last fight without potion I used for last fight. Maybe I'm still not winning this fight. Sunder to the rescue. Nope. Bad. There's no way. Pretty sure. That is just not enough stuff. How would it even possibly look? Okay, I can double loop. I don't have to hit Apotheosis this turn. I could hit it next turn. And that way... What other thing would matter? That way I could amplify a Mayhem, maybe? And then try to put Reinforced Body on top. Or Panacea for damage. Actually, if I amplify Defragment, which is hard, I probably can't do that. If I get a good amplify off an Apotheosis for Defragment though, I think this is actually a win. I just realized I can't fucking do anything next turn without losing the buffer charge though. I have exactly 15 bigs. Not Apotheosis. Very much not Apotheosis. I think not quite dead yet. But that's definitely not good. Also, not drawing loop this turn and not being able to skim into loop plus is like the worst of both worlds. I guess impatience. Four, two. Don't have vulnerable block, they don't take less from vulnerable. This does seem unwinnable. Does very much seem unwinnable. $15, $18, $21, $24, $27. 25. With 27 block next turn, I would just die. I would just die. Unlucky. I guess I could play Biased Cognitive. That seems fucking doomed. Yeah, there's no way I can do that. No, I have to go Dark Shackles, survive this turn. Next turn I play my loops and play Apparition. But we're in for a tough fight after that. So awful. So awful, actually. Don't lose my buffer charge. There's no reason to keep my buffer charge. I'm not going to use multicast here, am I? Also, that's backseating. Erectile. Buckshot, thanks for the 8 months. Welcome to the show to YouTube. Doesn't really matter what I do. Maybe I just draw a Persian at the right time every time for the rest of the fight. And don't play it next turn. Maybe that's the plan. Alright, getting the deeps going. Yo, where even is capacitor? I guess I'll just amplify my unupgraded biased cog in a bit, and it will be fine. Seems like a great idea. You're allowed to attack me again? That doesn't seem fair. Maybe I just apparition and hold on to that bias cog one more time. And I get a big reinforced body. Maybe this isn't quite as doomed as I thought. One, two, three. Amplify bias cog plus next turn? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's good. That probably actually wins. That is unbelievable. I do not believe that has happened. I mean, we'll see. No guarantee yet. I'm getting attacked for 90 next turn. So I might need to keep the Frost Orb in front. So I want to draw 3. How do I do that while keeping the Frost Orb in front? Don't. Oh, I go Compile Driver Cool-Headed. Alright, if it's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. Probably going to want to draw Apparition on the vital final turn. That will probably be important. It's actually good to get Orichalcum here. That is 120. I'm at -3 focus a turn. I very much need Lightning Orb in front next turn. I go for the eyes. Never happening. Block for 46, is that enough? Currently 109. Means I'm taking 11, 14, 17. If I don't have a Lightning Orb in front, I lose 33 damage, but I get a bunch of block and I use it to like play Rainbow. And then I have a Dark Orb at the end. After this Apparition, I can channel a Dark Orb. That means I go Zap, Cold Snap, Ball Lightning right now, I think. Or do I go Zap, Cold Snap, Multicast? Yeah, do that. Zap, Ball Lightning, Multicast actually? Puts me at 100 block. I take 20 down to 3, and then I have 37 block. Lead with Rainbow. Fucking sketch. I don't know. I'm gonna pick one at this point because it's like 6:15 a.m. Also multicast the Frost Orb. So I can deal 48, or I can lose 32 damage. I can end turn. Which lets me go Rainbow Reinforced Body next turn, I believe. I take 7. It has paint. I only take 1 wound. Take 7, 21. Rainbow. 17, 24. 18. 242. In turn. End turn. End turn is a very, like, Jorbs doesn't look at explosions sort of thing. Wait, is that even more damage than multicasting though? 44 plus the evoke, it is more damage than multicasting. And I save health. Okay, so to win from here, I am going to need, obviously, Apparition to keep me alive next turn, and then to put the Dark Orb in front and multicast it. Defend, cool-headed, loop, and 3 attacks doesn't work. We have to go cool-headed, leap, 3 attacks. Actually, do the attacks even matter? Maybe. It could. Twenty times 5. The Glacier multicast wins right now. Glacier multicast. That wins. Right? Skim. Zap. Dual cast. Multicast. Oh my fucking god. Alright. That was... What is the opposite of a punt? That was the opposite of a punt. And maybe you win that heart fight like 1 time in 100, I feel like. Yeah, that was definitely a Frozen Eye one. Thank you, Frozen Eye. I didn't update the day in the title. It is the 7th day now. Thanks for the subs and the bits. Everybody. Everybody spammed the chat and now I can't find the notifications. Oh wait, no, they're open. Oh, thanks for all the follows, too. Tyrannus Walnut. Tyrannus Walnut, thanks for the sub. The Prime, Olive Rio, thanks for the sub. Delocalized, thanks for the 100 bits. G-Pocket, thanks for the 1000 bits. Olive Rio, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Genitive, thanks for Prime. Charizard, thanks for the 2 months. Only 100 more? 101 more. Only 95% of players could have won that. Pretty close to 100k followers. I think that number's gone up by like 200 today or something. That's pretty crazy. 200 new people following the channel in one day. It used to be that I could like pretty much remember who all of my viewers were. Once upon a time. Imagine like learning who 200 new people were in one day, and then like the next day you do it again. But I got old. Yeah, that was the problem, sure. Yes, that run was very, 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 very good at the end. And Gamer Gaming, this is the 2 months. It's a sort of run that you can appreciate even if you lose. If I had not hit the multicast at the end there, it still would have been like pretty insane that I brought it to a point where I could hit multicast and win. It would have been pretty disappointing. But you know what happened. I will always remember your username, Sassy Waifu. How could I forget? How could I forget Sassy Waifu? That was definitely a YouTube Jorbs one, huh?